let's talk about the prerequisites to obtain the PMI ACP certification. I'm Alcide Santo Pietro, and I deliver preparatory courses for PMI certifications, including the PMI ACP, PMP, DASM, and DASSM. So let's talk about the PMI ACP. ACP, first of all, ACP stands for Agile Certified Practitioner. So unlike other Agile certifications, the ACP, the PMI ACP certification doesn't focus on one Agile method like Scrum. When you prepare to take the exam, you're going to study Scrum, Lean, Kanban, Crystal, feature-driven development, and other Agile methods. So it doesn't give you only one perspective of what how a project can be managed using an Agile method, but rather gives you a toolkit of different strategies, different techniques that belong to different methods, different Agile methods, so you can have all these tools with you when you are going, and that you can use when you are going to manage your Agile projects. So what do you need to obtain this certification? Well, let me divide this explanation into two parts. First, what do you need to take the training, and what do you need to take the exam? So let's talk about the exam first. In order to take the exam, to be eligible to take the exam, PMI requires you to have a complete secondary degree. So that's your background, academic background, secondary degree. Then you have to have 21 contact hours of project management training. 21 contact hours of project management training. Another prerequisite, you have to have 12 months of experience, of general project management experience within the last 5 years. So general project management experience. If you are already a PMP or PGMP certified, you don't need to demonstrate that experience because that certification already indicates that you already have 12 months of experience. And then you also need to have 8 months of Agile experience working with Agile teams within the last 3 years. So secondary degree, 21 hours, contact hours of Agile training, 12 months of general project management experience within the last 5 years, and 8 months of Agile experience within the last 3 years. That's what you need to be eligible to take the exam. Now, what not everybody knows is that you don't need all this experience and all these prerequisites to take a training. And that's as I said, I mean, not everybody knows that. Actually, half of my students, give or take half of them, they take the course, the preparatory course, because they want the knowledge. They want to know how to manage Agile projects using different methods. They want to know how to increase or improve their toolkit so they can pick and choose the right tool, the right strategy, depending on the situation they face in their projects. Half of my students don't aiming the exam at the end. The other half, obviously, they want to take the exam and they end up obtaining the certification. But I believe that even if you don't have all these prerequisites for the exam, you can still benefit from the training. So take this into consideration. To take the exam, you need to have these prerequisites that PMI requires you in order to allow you to schedule your exam. But in order to take the preparatory training, you don't need all those requirements. You can take the training whenever you want, and you will benefit from that learning. So if you find this information useful, please like this video and subscribe to this channel so you can be aware of all other information that I'm going to share in future videos regarding PMI certifications, Agile project management, and other related topics. So coming back to the PMI ACP, last piece of information for you regarding this process of preparing for the exam and taking the exam. PMI has two prices for the exam. So for PMI members, when you take the exam, you pay $435 US, and that's the price now. I mean, in September 2022, maybe PMI changes this price, but it's been stable for quite some time. And if you are not a member, you're going to pay $495 for the exam. All right. Another piece of information that is useful for you if you are willing to take this certification: once you take the training, you don't have to apply right away to take the exam. So you don't need to be in a rush to take your exam. I strongly recommend, though, that if you prepare for this exam, once you take a preparatory training, that you take the exam not long after, so everything is fresh in your head. But you don't need to. If you, for some reason things change in your plans, there's nothing to worry about. You will have more time. You will have the time you need to take the exam. So I hope the information I shared with you was useful. I hope you liked this video, and see you next time.